Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you're joining us from. We are so excited to be here with you today, the graduates of Season 10 of the DTLC program. And we are also happy to have the DT and the families of the graduates. Welcome to the show today. My name is Lorraine Osano, and I'll be your host for the day. From the DTLC team, we want to say congratulations to the graduates. We don't take it for granted that you have worked so hard, you have been here, you have charted a new direction in your life, and it makes us so happy to see the sacrifice you have put in for the last 12 weeks. We trust that what you learned in those 12 weeks have motivated you to have your total lifestyle change. It would be nice for you to put on the chat what stood out for you in the 12 weeks as the graduates. Was it the carbohydrate intelligence? Was it exercise? Was it your food portions? What is it that stood out for you? Please put it on the chat. It will help us to get the conversation going. We know it has not been easy to learn, but then, of course, we know it works out only well when you put forth the effort. And when you do, it inspires the others who are watching, especially the family, to take up the same course. We have those who have not joined yet. We want to make you a little jealous so that you can hear what our graduates have to say. But for now, please take it as a big congratulations from us. We are happy that you've worked so hard, and we are happy to join you to support you to get this done. We especially want to thank the DTLC team with whom we shall meet later, who have been very instrumental in getting the journey going. Thank you very much. So, does this program work? As you said, we'd like to make some people feel jealous. We'd like to hear from some of the participants who have been with us. And I know you're ready to share your story, to motivate others so that they too can get to join the program. So our participants, as the others note down what they have learned, we'll just take a sample of a few of you to help us to get this, to help us to know what exactly went on. Shall we start off with Janet Mukami? Let's have a conversation and just get to hear how it has been for you in the program. And for the others, we are still waiting to see on the chat what stood out for you as you went through the 12 weeks in the program.
Yes,
Okay.
Janet has asked for a few minutes to get ready. She just
Okay.
joined.
Okay, so if Janet is not ready yet, then shall we talk to James Mwangi?
Yeah, I guess I can get rolling.
Ah,
Hi,
fantastic.
everyone. How are you doing?
Great. Thank you for the energy. That's really
All
nice
right.
to have you with us today,
That's
James.
good. Glad to be here.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
So tell us, James, what motivated you to join the DTLC program?
Well, I think what led me to the DTLC was actually Dr. Nyawera Maina. I went to see her and I was a bit concerned about this cholesterol medicine I've been taking for a few years. And I just asked her, is there a way for me to get off these medicines naturally? And she says, yeah, there is, but to do that, you need to get some education. And she introduced me to the DTLC team, and that's how I joined. So that was my motivation. I didn't know too much about it. It just started off with a question that I asked Dr. Nyawera.
Oh, good. That's our
Yeah.
resident doctor.
Yes.
Okay. Now, since you joined the program, what positive changes or benefits have you experienced?
I think some that come to mind, obviously, is education. I have learned quite a lot about many things. The carbohydrate intelligence, how to eat right, what to eat, how to eat it. So a lot of that has been really helpful. I've lost a few kilos. I'm very mindful of what I eat nowadays. So, and I think it also helps when you see all the, what are they called, all the pictures after every meal. So just in case you are thinking of going a bit overboard, then you kind of see what everybody else is doing, and it kind of helps to act as almost like a accountability partner. So that's been good. Yeah, and I hope to continue learning from everybody else. I actually learned quite a lot from other people, so that has been helpful too. Yeah.
Okay. What about your goal for the cholesterol medicine? How did that work?
Well, it's a goal. It's a work in progress. I'm hoping I will review by the end of the year when I need to go back and see Dr. Nyawera. So I'll be looking forward to some positive change. So I'll know in December when I go there, or early January, depending on when exactly we do it. Yeah.
It's a good thing you've been with her on the program. So that's both ways she's checking on you, right?
Yeah, I believe that's when I see her next. Yeah.
Okay, we wish you the best and we hope to hear the good news, eh?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to as well.
Okay. So what do you share with those who are thinking about joining the program?
I think for one, just have an open mind. I for one didn't have any thoughts about what I was going to learn, so I just came in and decided to learn what was there for the day. So having an open mind is good, and of course, getting started. And I'm looking forward to future sessions that may be able to plug in that may be beneficial to me. Yeah.
Okay, good. Dr. Jang looks like she wants to talk to you. Dr. Jang, what do you have to say to James Mwangi?
Yeah, I wanted to congratulate Mr. Mwangi because, first of all, he was the only male in this team, but he took the challenge to take care of his health. So a real man takes care of his health. And then also behind you, you said there's a time you said your spouse was listening. What is her
She's here.
take?
She's here. I don't know what her take is. She's just listening out here.
Would she like to say something? No pressure,
No,
no
no, I
pressure.
think she's refused to say anything. She's just like, let's wait and see what this guy is going to do.
But she's
So
happy? Is she happy?
I think she's happy.
Okay,
So in
good.
December, when I've lost all that weight, then she'll be running to your course.
Okay, that's well done. And we are grateful that she could support you through this. That's what we need. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
How about you,
Thanks.
Lorraine? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. It's nice to have the men take the lead, eh? That was
Yeah.
very good. Well done. And thank you for your story. And we hope by December your medicine will be less or not at all, eh?
I hope so. Thanks.
Okay. So let's talk to somebody else. It's nice to hear these experiences because this is where the rubber meets the road. This is how we know that the program is really working, eh? So let's talk to Catherine. Catherine Mwati.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi,
great.
Lorraine, how are you?
Good. There you are.
Maybe I can also put my video on.
Exact. Thank you.
Am I
Thank you.
visible?
At least we can see your beautiful face.
Can
Thank
see
you.
me now. Okay.
Okay.
Good
So
evening, everyone.
good evening. So we're going to ask you similar questions like what we've asked
Okay.
Mr. Mwangi. And the first question to you, Miss Catherine, is what motivated you to join the DTLC program?
Okay, let me start by saying I was introduced by a former member, I think round 7, and he was one of the champions. So we met, and as we were discussing, he said, I think I would want you to join this program because he talked of his diabetes. I told him I know I'm from a family which is highly diabetic, and I would really want to push that for as much as he's type 2. So as a result of that, when he talked to me about the program, I said, why not give it a trial? So when it neared, he sent me the link, and I joined the first group when the others were graduating. And I think I had booked, had paid even my commitment before I joined the first class. So what made me come? I wanted to possibly push the vulnerability of getting diabetes to an end, to the far edge, and if possible, stay without the disease itself. My sugars were borderline, and this was a great concern to me. And I also wanted to shed off some weight. So that's why. But more so what made me join was about the diabetes vulnerability.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Success comes to the brave. So it's a good step. It's a good thing you took that bold step, and joined the program. Yeah, very
Thank
nice.
you.
So has there been benefits or changes that you've experienced while in the program?
Yeah, very many. I would say many. Many.
Please
First and
share.
foremost, healthy eating habits. Healthy eating habits. You know, I remember like when Dr. Ojuang took us through the carb intelligence and everything was like, wow, what have I been doing? What have I been eating? You know, and the way I allowed my fruit in the morning, then I'll go to my ndoma, and it's like, this is all carbs. Then I used to do what to me was a healthy juice in the morning. This was beetroot, apple, carrot. And it's like, can you eat it raw? You need the fiber, not the juice. So let me say, those are some of the challenges I really had to struggle, because for me, I thought this is a really healthy drink. But I have learned that I need to eat healthy. And for me, the carbs intelligence was a game changer for me. That was a game changer among the many others which I have learned. The benefits I'm counting, the blood sugars have really stabilized, checking even randomly, getting my sugars at 4.5, highest even in the morning at times. I think since I started the program, the highest I've ever registered is 6.2. So I know that has really helped me. I have not gone back to my doctor to discuss whether, I know initially I was put on medication alternate days. So I don't know how now the discussion will be, which is towards the month of November. So I was lost to it. I've lost a few kgs, around 5.5 going to 6. So to me, that's a plus. Yeah,
That's
I
a
can
lot.
count benefits and they are good. Yes. There are many
Wow.
benefits and I'm grateful. Yes.
Learning, relearning, unlearning, and here you are with a very good
I'm
story.
telling you.
Very
Yes.
good. So tell us, so what would you say to somebody else? You were told by somebody. Now, what would you tell the next person as you pass the baton about it?
I've already told some few people to join. Joining, and especially if you want a healthy life, this is a program all of us need to, to think about or to engage in. One thing starts out very clear, even as I continue the gains I've made and working towards more. I am what I eat. And there are diseases I can push and never to have, to have them if I eat right. So I pray that I keep the discipline, and I encourage many to join. And especially when I was told, when Dr. said that the next group will be purely for those who are struggling with diabetes, I have some few friends have involved. So, and I'm hopeful they are joining. And one of them was, I think, is among us. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's nothing better than the power of the word of mouth, So we hope they join as well and get the successes that you have. And
thank you so much, Lorraine. Allow me to say thank you to the entire team. You are great people. May the Lord God bless you.
Oh,
And you too.
you.
And we are
Dr.
still
John?
together. We're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
We are
What
still
does Dr.
together.
John
Even
want to say to you?
I wanted to ask Dr. Can I be allowed to be in the next class?
We will talk about that, but there are people here who are notorious in a good way, because you want to learn more, and they find that every time they learn, and it's okay. Yeah. So let's
Allow me
talk.
to be among the notorious.
Yes, it's good. We can
Thank
allow a
you.
second time, but the third time we say take a break. See you in another
Okay.
six seasons.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank
Okay.
you.
We
Thank
shall
you.
talk about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We hope when you go for your next appointment, it shall be good.
Oh, definitely. And 6 kilos is not a little weight. I think last season somebody was saying for 3 years they've tried to lose weight, and in 12 weeks they lost 10 kilos. 6 is a lot of weight. And you're not on a weight
Oh,
loss diet. You're just learning to eat,
yeah.
and the reward of
Mm,
eating healthy is weight.
yeah.
So that is very good way to lose weight because you will be able to maintain it, Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Very
Well
good,
done. We're so
sustainable.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Catherine, and all the best in your lifestyle journey. Okay, we continue with the beautiful stories. We have Janet says she's ready now. So Janet Mokami, let's hear your story.
Good evening. I
There she
am
is.
glad. Yeah, sorry. I will explain why I was not able to speak at that point. It's because of what this program has done for me. That's why I couldn't.
That's a nice place to start, eh?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. Yeah,
All
so my
right.
name is Janet. I did DTL season 6. I joined season 6. That was my first time to interact with DTLC. Season 10, I was in as a champion. I must say that I came in sick, desperate, hopeless. That is how I came in. But Dr. Alice kept telling me, "You'll be fine, sweetie." And when you're hearing "you'll be fine," it gives you a lot of hope. But I didn't know how. So when I joined, of course, we started off with learning how to eat, what to eat, how much to eat. And there was a lot that I picked from the classes, like what carbohydrate intelligence, portioning, sleeping. Sleeping was very shocking for me, like the circadian rhythm. I didn't know much about it. So that was my first time actually to hear about that. I also learned about intermittent fasting, which has really helped with my health. So what has happened, and of course, exercise. I never used to exercise before. I had such a sedentary lifestyle. Even my doctor kept telling me, "You need to move, you need to move." But I was like, "Move where?" You don't even know. Until somebody takes time to educate you on some of these things, it is very difficult to start because you do not have knowledge of how to do them. So over time, I have lost weight. I now have lost like 12 kilos. In fact, I think they're more now. So
Oh,
the doctor is very happy. And he just told me, "I don't know what you're doing, but continue doing it." So I told him, "I'm seeing a nutritionist, and she has helped me to learn how to change my lifestyle and improve on areas where I was very uninformed about." So he's happy. Last week, not last week, last month, I went for a review. He reduced my medication further. So I was very, very happy. Unfortunately, some of the medication I was taking had a negative side effect. So I had extra medicine to deal with the side effect. But when I went last time, we reduced even the medicine that was managing the side effect. So things are working better. And it was obvious that as I lose weight, my symptoms are also going down. So there was a direct relationship between my weight and the health condition. So what else has happened? When we began, I think Dr. Alice would remember, I didn't have a voice. I couldn't speak. I had hoarse voice all the time, like permanently. I didn't know I would ever speak. My career is psychotherapy. So how do you do psychotherapy and you can't speak? I also had interest in media. So what happened is, as I continued, my voice started getting stronger. So I started off with media, and now in July, I have unpaused my career. I'm now back to psychotherapy. So that is why I get late. That's why I get stuck. Sometimes Lydia calls me, "Are you joining?" I'm like, I'm on traffic. I will join, but I cannot speak." So that is what has happened. Life has come back, so I can confirm what Dr. Alice kept telling me. "You'll be fine, sweetie. You'll be fine, sweetheart." Now I am fine, sweetheart. So I am happy. I am happy. We are working to achieve remission. I am handling an autoimmune condition, so I am hoping to achieve remission. And I'm also hoping that I can be able to influence many others. So during my sessions, I have found it very useful because you find people who are going through stress or have issues because of health. Others, they have stress because they don't even rest. So I have been able to borrow a lot from this class to empower my clients and let them understand what it means to, sleep enough, to eat well, to exercise. And some of them have taken it up. I hope they will keep the routine. So it has not just helped me. My family also has benefited. My husband has lost some weight. My children eat vegetables for breakfast. That never used to happen before. So it's when once one person has benefited, the benefits spread. It has a ripple effect. So it's not just about me, it's about my family. For those who are considering to join, my word for you is don't wait to be sick like I was and desperate. Come in to prevent the onset of lifestyle diseases. That is the only way you can help yourself. Managing lifestyle diseases is very expensive. It is very difficult and it is painful because sometimes you don't even sleep because of pain. Don't wait to be there. Join now, learn, prevent. Thank you very much to DTLC and the team. I am so, so, so happy that now I have my life back. Thanks.
This is
Thank
what
you,
keeps us
sweetheart.
all going. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sweetheart, for that positive story, eh?
Lorraine, may I say something?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yeah, so thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mukami. And DTLC, a lot of people have seen many benefits, different things, but I've not had anything about a voice. So for me, that is really, that is something new we can add on to, because I can imagine you constantly, because of the autoimmune condition, you constantly had inflammation that was affecting your voice. I don't know what the doctors would say about this. And of course, eating healthy and reducing the inflammation that occurs, it got better. That is something so big. We are glad you can go back to your career. Dr. Maina, what can you say about that for the benefit of everybody? Or Dr. Jalango? Thanks.
Particularly with the autoimmune disease, which affects whichever organ on her it has affected. Yes, it causes inflammation, the swelling. Then you're given drugs to try and manage that, which also gives you, like you said, side effects. And some of those side effects could still be reflux, causing you to have issues with your throat. And I'm very, very happy to hear that things are working out. Yes, because it does. It's just eating right, sleeping right, moving right, and losing that weight. And the inflammation comes down. So I'm very, very happy for her.
Yeah. Well done. Well done. Well done. And you look really good, hey?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And thank you. We want to thank also your family, because I remember your husband talking to me and saying, is my wife going to be better? I told him, I have done this for such a long time that I can promise you she will not get 100% better, but if she does what she does, what we tell her to do, she will see a big change. So we're proud of the husband to support you. So well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I did mention that I used to use, like Dr. Maina was saying, I had to use an inhaler because the autoimmune hit my lungs. So I had to use an inhaler, but for 1 year now, I'm off. Since I did DTLC season 6, I stopped using the inhaler. So I have not used it for over a year now. Yes.
Yeah. Well done. Well done. Thank you so much.
I think Dr. Jalango wants to say something.
Yeah.
No, I don't, dearie.
Oh, I saw
Yeah, I
yes.
can only agree with what Dr. Mine said. As you
Okay.
get better, obey the natural doctors, then you reduce overall inflammation in the body, and then things work.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, doctors. Thank you so much for that very inspiring story, Janet. And we're happy you have your job back. That's a really good side effect. Very good. Okay, we continue. And we have another participant, and that is Lucy Kimondo.
Good
Oh, there she
evening,
is.
everyone.
Good evening, Lucy. Welcome.
Thank you.
Good, good. So we'll ask the question. And thank you for being here. So, what motivated you to join the DTLC program?
I think mine is a different story than the rest. I received a message, an email from Lydia. I think from a time I had consulted Alice many years ago when she was working in Fifth Avenue building.
Yes.
I had been referred by my doctor there. So out of, I don't know how she got me. So we had a conversation. So I told her, is it about, you are called diabesity? Is it about diabetes? I'm not diabetic. No, she told me it's about total lifestyle change. So I told her, if it's not about diabetes, it's not about blood pressure, then I'll join because I didn't have all that. Then when I was sent for review, as we were joining, we were sent to just have your vitals, to know your numbers. When I went, I was told that I'm on the borderline for cholesterol. So I said, yeah, maybe this is what will help me change. So I joined. And what can I say? I've learned and it's not about losing weight. It's about a lifetime change in how you eat, how you sleep. And one thing I can say, I was very fond of meat at night. And I could sleep until around 2, my sleep goes away. And since I stopped taking animal protein at night, nowadays I sleep like a baby. I wake up at 5:30 in the morning. So that is one of the things I've learned that I need to avoid. At night, my stomach needs to be almost empty for me to sleep. In fact, nowadays I just take, either today I take black currant tea, or I take hibiscus tea, I take chamomile tea. That is now what I normally take for dinner. It's very rare that I'll take dinner if I had a hard day and I've exercised a lot. The other thing that I have developed, Faith keeps asking me, how many steps have you made? Pesa didn't work for me, but she keeps asking me, how many steps have you done? So what have I done? Lunch hour is the time I take a walk. I walk around Valley Road. So I'll take a walk all the way through Silver Spring to Kenyatta, then go all the way to community. I come back to the office. I'll achieve my steps for the day. So I've made it. And during Saturday and Sunday, instead of driving to the church, I walk to the church. So walking has become one of my favorite things, and taking the stairs in the office. So no more complaining about knees. I don't know how people think how old I am. I'm nearer 60 than 50.
No way.
Yeah, I'm nearer 60 than 50. And yesterday I went for a funeral gathering. I was with one of my youngest brother. I mean, a brother, we have an 8-year age gap. And somebody was asking my brother, is this your wife? Then I looked at them and asked them, this is my baby brother. How can I be the wife? So my skin has become very smooth. That much I can say. I don't need to put makeup. My skin has become very good. And I continue taking a lot of water. And I think making my body get used to a lot of water. We were told about the weight and the water. I make sure I meet my target. But now I have to reduce because I've reduced weight. I have not gone back to check on my cholesterol, whether it has gone, but my blood pressure has decreased again. It used to range from around 105, 108 to around 68 there. Nowadays it's around 60, it's around 104, 103 over around 63. It goes even sometimes to 60. I got even worried, but I was told by the doctor that is okay. So what I can say is this program, when I joined, when I was joining it, I had a lot of, we were told to come with an open mind. Mine was not open. I had a lot of questions, and Lydia can bear witness that I think we talked for more than an hour. As I had a lot of questions because I was telling her, no, diabesity is for diabetics. So what I can say to anybody who wants to join, this is not about losing weight. Losing weight is a bonus. It's about improving your life. That I can eat my supper for breakfast, that is an achievement for me. That I can go to a supermarket and I'm not attracted to the chocolates and all that. I have been able to resist that. That is a plus for me. That I have learned how to shop. I actually used what we were sent. That is what I used to make my shopping for the week. For me, that is a plus because you are not being forced to start, don't eat this, don't eat that. You're just being told you need to look at your portions. Don't eat a heavy meal at night. Eat your breakfast in the morning. And actually, it energizes me throughout the day. And what I've realized is when I eat my breakfast well, my lunch becomes even less. And by supper time, I don't want to eat. I just take that cup of tea. Herbal tea. So what I can say is, yes, it's changing life. It's not about being told you have to have lost 5 kilos by this time. You have to do this. Is you move at your own pace and you adapt as you move along. Thank you.
Good job.
Well done.
Thank you very, very
So proud
much.
of you.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know, Dr. Jung, do you want to say something?
No, I'm just proud. I'm glad to know, we still have your contacts, so
Yeah.
yeah. And Lydia was like, "Oh, I'm talking to Lucy." I'm like, "Yeah, you talk." Yeah. So, but well done. You've done well. You look 48. So keep it up, keep it up. And I'm glad you made the changes. It's sometimes it's hard for people to make the changes. And sometimes people call and says, "Do I really have to remove that meat at night?" But here you are, because it is scientific. Eating meat at night past 50, you don't even have to be sick. Past 50, you're going to get you risk getting blood pressure, your quality of sleep is poor. And of course, with no sleep, which is a natural doctor, more trouble. So thank you so much for sharing your story. We really appreciate that. And of course, hope that you're sharing this with your family and we don't force them, but slowly, slowly, they will start to adapt. Yeah.
No, I live with my son who, in fact, if I followed him, I'll be a skeleton. He eats
Mm,
1 meal a day.
mm,
He says he doesn't need to eat, and he's a young man, but he
mm,
eats 1 meal a day. The last time
mm,
he saw a doctor, he was told he's underweight because he's 6.4.
mm.
And he
Very tall.
was, yeah,
Mm,
he is very tall and
mm,
he's very,
mm.
let me call him slender, not thin.
Yeah.
But he has actually been told he needs to add weight.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
so for him, he's telling me, now, Mom, I can see you are following the rules.
Well done. Well done.
Yeah.
Okay. How about
Very
you,
good.
Colleen? Yeah.
Yeah. So for anybody who's there, we don't forget you, eh? So we shall reach out at some point. We'll
Mm,
remember you. And thank you
yeah.
for being a testament to that, Lucy. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So after, again, all the inspiring stories, we have one last one. Let's hear from Mary Washeke.
Hi, good evening.
Hello,
Good evening,
Mary.
Mary.
Good evening. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you, Mary?
I'm very fine, thank you.
Looking very nice.
Thank you. I've just gotten home, but I'm well.
Mm.
Okay, good. So you've taken a breath. You can tell us a little about your
Yes.
story. Okay, good. So
Okay.
what motivated you,
name
Mary?
is
Ah, good.
Mary.
Okay.
Um, for me, I think this program is the best thing that happened to me. I was introduced by a friend of mine, Nancy Bulimo, for those who know her. And I think for 30 years, me and Nancy, we've tried everything to lose weight, everything. And I think my last medical checkup, the last one, I normally do it yearly. My cholesterol was not very good. It was a bit high, and I don't like seeing such things. So I joined this program, but I feel like what I have reaped out of this program, I cannot exchange for anything because I've learned how to eat intelligently. I love food. One of my major weaknesses is that I love food and I love meat so much. But just being able to eat my food for my health And by the way, the things I've learned, I always thought that I was eating very healthy. For me, my plate had to have a fruit somewhere. And I thought that is now eating healthy. So some of the things I've learned, at some point it was confusing, but later when I sat and I thought about it, it made a lot of sense. Because there's a time I would even eat fruits for a month and then my weight is just there. And I'll be like, I thought fruits is something that I should be able to eat, but I was not thinking about the sugars, the beans, all those things. So I think for me, I joined especially to be able to have a very healthy lifestyle, which is something I would say I've managed to achieve. I don't just eat anyhow because I was very good at eating whatever I find kidogo kidogo hapa kule. But I think now I'm able to eat very healthy. And my praise that this I want this to be my lifestyle.
Has
And
that covered your benefits? Because I know you said you're eating healthy, more benefits that you've gotten. What happened with your cholesterol, for example?
actually, I've lost weight. I've lost weight. I think I'm 6 kgs down. And I think I feel so nice when everybody at work is telling me, "Man, you've lost weight." I am feeling so nice. Have you ever felt like you're walking on air? Yeah, and you feel like, Allah, people are able to see this. So I feel so good. Actually, I think now I'm down a size because I was wearing size 18. Now I'm able to wear 16 comfortably. So I've lost weight.
Good.
I'm
Then
yet
that's
to
a
check
big
on my
benefit.
cholesterol. My cholesterol.
Okay.
Yes.
And we wish you the best when you go to check on your cholesterol. So what's your message to anybody who's
Thank
sitting
you.
here and hasn't joined or would like to join again?
I think for me, I think especially the testimonies, actually that blew me away. I remember there's a time we had this gentleman who said that he's 70, and actually I looked at him, I thought, my goodness, this guy is 70, he still takes 10,000 steps. He's dropped medication for high blood pressure, and he's still doing it right. I felt like, man, we need such where people are able to see people living it out. And for me, I think that's what I've seen. I was looking at Nancy yesterday and I was like, my goodness, this is lovely. So it feels so good to be able to see that you can be able to do away with medication, knowing that that is what everybody is pushing people towards. And for me, especially, I come from a family where there are all those conditions, where there is pressure, there's diabetes. I think I'm the only family member who has been spared, and I don't want to get there. So this one is going to be my life. Have you ever had till death do we part? That's what I'm going to do. I'm not parting.
You're not parting.
Yeah. So yeah, no. I was telling my friend Nancy yesterday, we are not leaving this one until we get where we want to be. We are not leaving. We are not stopping. So I know it has really, and I think I've told a few people about it, especially those people who are battling with their life conditions. I know sometimes I tell people my age and they question, they think that, are you sure? I'll be 58 on Saturday. And people are like, are you sure? But I think it has done a lot for me, even just giving me a clearer skin. And I thank God for that.
For sure.
I really
You have a
thank
very
God for
nice
that.
skin.
Thank you.
Very
Yeah, but I
nice.
think I owe it to DTLC too, eating healthy.
Very nice. Dr. Jung, you have
Thank you.
something to say to Mary at Tiano Jalango? Something to say to parting shot for Mary as she finishes the program?
Yeah, Mary, thank you so much for being part of this season, and thank you so much for the progress that you have made. And most important, as you have said, keep with it, and you'll see greater and greater benefits even beyond what you have achieved in this season. I think, in my opinion, I would say you've made a choice for life, and it's a great choice. Yeah, and it will greatly benefit you. Thank you so much for being part
you
of
so much.
this journey.
And thank you
Yeah.
so much for thank you so much for the passion you have. I think the encouragement for me works magic. I work better with accountability. And I think just being encouraged, even a step per day, for me, that has been. And I'll still be here. You will see me a bit. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Well done, well done. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Now, you had Janet Mukami said that she was a champion in season 10. So she's a season 6 alumni, but she's a champion in season 10. So champions come from the cohort that you are in, and you become a champion in the next season. So we've had some of them. We've had Nancy being mentioned a lot. So Janet and Nancy have been champions in this during this cohort. And I think it would be nice to just hear from Nancy what she benefited from. Or at least let's see Nancy.
Nancy said she was not able to talk, so
Oh, she's not able to. Oh, okay, unfortunately.
yeah,
But it's
yeah.
good she introduced
But
Mary.
but we know the reason they are champions is because first of all they are, I mean, anybody can be a champion. They actually did very well. Let's just say they were top of the class, and so then that is how you become a champion. So that's why Nancy was a champion in this season. And so what do champions do? They support, they answer questions, they can call people, they can help you to understand that, oh, you can do it like this. If something is not clear, they support you. So it's, they're community champions. So we really appreciate them and we love them very much for supporting the program. We cannot do without them. That's the same way you cannot do without the dietitian. You can't do without Dr. Jalango and Dr. Maina. You can't do without Lydia and Faith. You can't do without the champions. We all make a good team to support the participants. Thank you.
Very good. So thank you all. Top of your class. Whoever is top of the class this cohort becomes a champion in the next one, eh?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you all for that. So we've been waiting to see what you learned, what you liked. I see some coming out about the carbohydrate intelligence and the social interactions and many other topics coming through. Keep that rolling. It's just good to know, and it reminds us of what it gives us good feedback about the key result area, as it were. Eh? Just a note to you participants, to you graduates, we are very happy to have you. Please note that we're not going to close the group. It's not over. Eh? The group continues. You can keep posting. You'll always get updates from the same group, and we shall be inviting you for other sessions as they come through. After your graduation, please look out for 3 things from the DTLC. There'll be a feedback form or an offboarding form to capture your feedback and reflections. Lydia will coordinate that. Please expect a follow-up phone call. That is a personal check-in from the team. We love you that much. And then there shall be certificates given out in time. As we said, we are really happy to have had you. We see the results as we listen to the testimonies, as Mary calls them. It's nice to hear what people have said, and please keep up the commitment and consistency as we continue. The graduation actually just marks a beginning to the lifestyle. Keep looking ahead. We shall encourage you to keep connected. As we mentioned, that accountability, I think it's Mary who's also just said that the accountability works. And as we said, the group will continue doing this. Clearly, we are all happy to have you. And we say congratulations. We say thank you for your commitment. We are happy that you stuck with us, and we are happy to see the results that are coming through from your stories. But now it's nice to also just meet the team. Who is behind DTLC? We've seen the participants. So who are the people? It's a big team, eh? So we'll have a sample of the ones who are here today. Everyone had a different topic, but let's hear from the team. And of course, we start with the founder, Dr. Ojwang. We'll give you 2 minutes. Tell us about yourself. Tell us why the DTLC program and why we should join.
Thank you very much. So why DTLC program started long time ago, when I was running a clinic at Fifth Avenue, where Lucy said she met me. When the clinic turned 10 years old, I decided we have to do something different. And since I'd been traveling around and watching a lot of health programs, we got ideas. And we started doing a group wellness program. So that was 2010. We started working out with the clients. We'd go to public service club, meet at 5 in the morning, work out together. Every second Saturday, meet and discuss health. And it was about everything, diabetes, overweight, whatever health questions you had, discuss how to eat. And that went on for 5 years. And what was impressive is that everybody succeeded and succeeded better than I used to do it with individuals. And so at the end of the year, we would do the Standard Chartered Marathon together. Everybody who started, people did 12 weeks and stopped and continued on their own. Another lot joined, just like you're joining the seasons, but we all did the Standard Chartered Marathon. So this year, I'd like us all to do the Standard Chartered Marathon. So some people did 5 kilometers, some people did 10 kilometers, they walked, and some people did 21 kilometers. And then we all met with our medals and took some nice pictures and look, so we rewarded ourselves, And then 2015, I decided, let me go to school and do my PhD because I need to help people more. Coming back 3 months later, it was COVID. Then I'm like, what are we going to do now? Because I was ready. I had studied so much, got so many other ideas, and I was like, let's do this. But then it was COVID, but COVID didn't stop us. This is when we got funding from the UK. You can realize that in the team, we have the UK participants, Professor Hiba, Dr. Asamani, Dr. Robert Akparipo. Those are my team. So we got funding from the UK, one of the health organizations there, and we did a pilot. And we did the pilot with the African Caribbeans living in the UK, and it was Zoom like this. And so we take them through lessons. That pilot was 24 weeks. So you can imagine it was like 6 months, but still the outcome was amazing. And so after evaluation, we realized 24 weeks was too long. People were getting fatigued. And so we dropped it down to 12 weeks, and here we are. So in Kenya, we've been doing this. We are just graduating season 10. And so we are definitely so proud of you. And why is this important? When you want to lose weight and when you want to reduce cholesterol, you have realized that it is nothing to do with specifically a weight loss diet or this. You have to eat healthy and you have to have a minimum. So really, we always need to have at least a minimum of 12 lessons or a minimum of 6. But when I was doing the individual session, people will come one session, you tell them something, they think, oh, that's all I needed, and then they disappear. But when we did the 12-week program with the people working out together, we realized that the group actually supports. And so the group helps you to do much, much better because you have a community working with you. And that's why the group works for me. So then I'm not part of the problem, but part of your success because I lock you into the 12-week program. So we don't do individuals because individual, you come for one session and you disappear. I'm not helping you, I'm not helping you at all. It's not just somebody living with diabetes, it's everybody. You want to do something about your health. I'm not helping you by giving you one session and letting you go. So that is why we have DTLC. And I know I was given 2 minutes, but last but not least, most of the time, I used to get referrals. Dr. Maina is always in the background somewhere hiding, but I worked closely with Dr. Maina, Dr. Eva Jenga. So a few doctors, to be honest, refer patients for dietetic. Immediately, the patient is diagnosed with diabetes, they refer. But most people, they're not referred. And so I used to get clients when they already have complications. They've been diabetic for 10 years, they have a kidney problem, they have an eye problem, they have a wound which is driving their sugar crazy. And at that time, we have to struggle so much to get the sugars controlled. And so it used to break my heart because having done a lot of work and having studied carbohydrates, my PhD was about fat and carbohydrates and how these things affect your health. It is just by changing your carbohydrates, you can reverse type 2 diabetes. Just by changing, and we're not telling you to stop taking carbohydrates. So then I realized if I'm to do my part, let me be proactive and get people when they're diagnosed or before they get into complications or healthy people who don't want to get these things so that we can get started. So this is the goal. So sometimes I'm always asking my colleagues here, people are diabetes, and if they don't do anything about their diet, they're going to get complications. Why is it that we have 10 people doing the program? Why do we have 15 or 20 people doing the program? But yeah, thank you so much. That's why we are here. And of course, I love this. I like to work with people. It brings satisfaction. You can see everybody who has, it is so satisfying that they are sleeping better, that they are happy. I can't ask for anything else. That is the best feeling for me. Thank you.
Thank you, founder. We appreciate, thank you for making the idea come to be. I think that is always the part. Many of us have ideas, but implementing is a totally different story. So thank you, and thank you for the results we are seeing from joining your program. You have worked closely with Dr. Maina, and she refers a lot of patients, even James Mwangi told us as he started off today. So Dr. Maina, please let us meet you, one of the powerhouses behind the DTLC program.
I'd like to congratulate all the participants. They have done very, very well, by the way. And nobody should feel that because you're not making 10,000 steps, you move at your own pace. You're the one who hears your drum. So move at your own pace. If 2,000 steps is what you're able to do and you're able to increase that with time, that is you. If it's helping you towards your journey, use that. A lot of times, and you'll notice this as you leave being in an active, ongoing group participation, that you may forget some things. But the files are yours. You go back to them. And it's very, very basic. Your medicine is what is on your plate. Not what a doctor dispenses, not the Panadol you go to buy. It is what is on your plate. So please use it. Keep going back. Lifestyle may be difficult to change in some people, but change one thing after another, and you'll be set for life. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Maina, the resident doctor. We're happy to have you in the program. And it's a good thing. It adds legitimacy to it that the doctor prescribes and the doctor sends people to the program to get knowledge. Thank you, Dr. Maina. The other powerhouse, Miss Atieno Jalango herself. Please talk to us.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks, Lorraine. Congratulations, each and every one of you who has completed with us season 10. DTLC for me is about life, and life is everything, We are here because we are living, and the life we are living is in nature. We are part of nature. And when you look at nature, nature has an order to it, okay? So we are glad, especially for all those who've been part of our past cohorts and even this cohort in this journey of life. As you have gone through the 10th season, you have learned many things, and part of it is that our lives and our bodies work in a certain order, and this order is maintained by what is referred to as our body clock or our circadian cycle, which is impacted by things we call the natural doctors, And these natural doctors will determine whether the circadian clock, your body clock will work well or will not work well. If it goes off rhythm, then you predispose yourself to health conditions. But if you take care and maintain these natural doctors, then you maintain the rhythm and you spare yourself from a lot of pain and disease. So my reminder as we close this session is to remind you that you have a responsibility. We have given you many choices, and it's up to you to make sure that you make good choices out of those options that you have, because whatever choice you take will have a consequence. But it is my prayer for you that you will make good choices and maintain the rhythm of life. So life is about choices. choices that have consequences. So let's make the choices and keep them for life. So thank you to you all. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the wise words. We shall make the right choices. Thanks. Now, as part of the DTLC team, there's an invaluable team, people that have been working behind the scenes to make everything possible. And we shall start off with Faith. Faith Misheni. Please talk to us and tell us what you do at DTLC as part of
Thank you,
your
Lorraine.
speech.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Faith Misheni. I am a nutrition assistant, and I've been in DTLC program for 3 seasons. Opportunity to be able to work with you throughout this season. It has been a great experience to learn together. I'd like to congratulate all of you for showing up and for being committed all through. The impact is evident, even maybe to those who have not spoken. I know you also have your achievements that you've been able to gain so far. I'll just finish by saying you now have a strong foundation, so keep building on what we have been learning. Thank you.
Thank you, Faith. But tell us, what do you do at DTLC? You're the nutritionist, but what happens?
Oh, yes. I also get to work on the plates that you have been posting in the WhatsApp group, updating us on the steps. Yes. And also in getting feedback from you, from the participants, and also responding to any questions that they may be having. Yes, thank you.
Very good. You make it real, eh? Yeah, check the food, check the steps, and make sure we are doing what the doctors recommend. Thank you for the good job. For you and Brighton, please pass our thank you to Brighton as well.
Okay.
Now, the one person who makes sure all this happens, who makes sure all the moving parts are moving and fit together, is Lydia Muragori. I'm sure everybody has talked to Lydia, and she's been, useful in getting everything done. So, Lydia, do talk to us.
For sure. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, graduates. I have to say, it's really been a successful season, all because of teamwork, right from our dear doctors, the facilitators, and going back to the participants. Thank you so much. Well, as you heard, my name is Lydia Muragori, for those who don't know me. I've had the privilege of serving as the admin for DTLC Season 10, and it has truly been an honor. Thank you for the easy time that you gave me. And over the past 12 weeks, I've watched you grow, watched you push through the challenges, celebrate those small victories. We are truly, truly proud of you. You have proven that lifestyle change is possible. So a big, big congratulations to you and to every single one of you for having the energy to adjust your lifestyle. So this is only the beginning. We hope that you sustain this lifestyle that you have adapted. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Lydia. All on toes and making sure everything happens behind the scenes. We truly appreciate. Okay, so that is the team that has made DTLC 10 possible. And we truly, let's say on behalf of the participants, may I say thank you very much, team, for supporting us and giving us knowledge, empowering us as we walked this journey. So now, as we close, there's no better way to close than to hear from Dr. Ojwang. What is her parting shot? What does she want us not to forget? What does she want us to keep doing? And so we give her the stage. So Dr. Ojwang, let's hear from you.
Thank you so much. And Dr. Jalango, you'll be here with me because we do this all the time together, and Dr. Maina in the background. But before we do this, do we have any questions from the participants? Any questions, any clarifications? You can post it, you can raise your hand and say it. Do you have any questions? Yes?
Can I ask a question?
Please go ahead. Yes.
Thank you so much, Daktari. I just wanted to request, If you can be able to still have something for those people who really need help, because I know, like, I was among the many people who really needed to walk a journey in nutrition, a journey that can be consistent, accountable, and a lifestyle thing, so that we can avoid these lifestyle diseases. Because I believe if I continued the way I was going there. Is there a way you can have that? I know this time you said you're going to concentrate more on the diabetes people, but people for prevention more, not for helping those who are already there.
Yes, so thank you so much. That's a good question. I think you see what we do with people living with diabetes is what you did in the program. The only difference is there is a lot more diabetes sessions, blood sugar monitoring. In fact, maybe what was missing is just mostly blood sugar monitoring, which we didn't do. But everything you did, we did. And anybody can join. The challenge we always have is when you have people who are not diabetes joining the program, then they keep saying, I'm not diabetic, I'm not diabetic. And some people don't take it kindly, So we separate. But we actually would like we can run 2 programs concurrently because it's just every evening. We can run 2 programs concurrently, but we have not been getting enough people to do 2 programs concurrently. What you don't know is we have, just the lifestyle program, we have diabetes and other lifestyle conditions, we have cancer, and we have something for mothers and children. But we don't have sufficient people to run the program, So, and of course, one of the things that we've been doing behind the scenes, even here in the US currently, is trying to get funding because this program needs to air on national television. We want everybody to learn, and we're trying to get funding so that it can. In fact, the challenge I have now, somebody challenged me, told me, go to anybody who can pay the assistants. You don't need to pay me. Pay the assistants for 6 months and then make sure the program costs $5,000 for 12 weeks. So we just need funding because this program, our goal is for it to reach everybody, right, Atieno? Yeah. And then of course we have also, Atieno, you can comment in a short while. We also have for maintenance. Once you've already joined the program, it's like you're in this program for life. We have reunions, we have campaigns for people who are already finished the program, like the other lot season 1 to 9, they're in a group. They have activities they're doing. From time to time, we invite you to join a session so that you can learn. So yes. So we will. So just whoever wants to join, if you have a group of people who wants to join, let us do that. We also talk with the insurance companies. They are very willing. They give us a contract, but they don't send participants. So we're still kind of stuck. How do we go about this? Because we need participants. The team is ready. You can see we are ready. Huh, Dr. Jalango?
Yes, we are. Yeah. We are ready, and we'll be exploring in future what more to bring on board. But most important is be active in your cohorts, and in the overall challenges that come up. Because this is not a journey that ends with you finishing the program. It's a journey for life. So it's important that we all keep engaged. And thank you for that suggestion. We probably need to hasten, so that you all feel engaged and continue to reap benefit. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Question?
Yes, thank you very much. My gadget went off, so I don't know a lot of things that have been said or questions that have been asked. But what I wanted, I don't know if somebody has asked that question. What I wanted to know is, say, I've been in 2 seasons, let me say 2.5. And and I'd like to know, is it okay to consult if I'm not in the 11th season, just in case I'm not there. If
What
I
do you mean?
want to
But
ask,
you consult. You're in a group. You're in a group with, you're in a group. You're in this
yes,
group, zone 10. You consult in the group. We have champions, we have nutritionists. You put
okay,
your question in the group. It's always good to put your question in the group because we need everybody to learn. When you call me and ask me a question, you're the only one learning. The rest are not learning.
right,
Also, many people can answer your question and they have different perspectives. Dr. Jelango, Dr. Maina, Faith, uh, Brighton, they can all answer your question and give you different perspectives. Yes, you can consult, but we put it in the group so everybody learns from it.
thank you very much. But now
But
that
sometimes you have something very personal, then you can still call us. It's not a problem.
okay, now that
Yes.
I've got this window kidogo, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Yesterday I went to the hall. Now you understand. I walked down to the hall and climbed back to my house, and I didn't feel tired as I used to. I could go on walking, and I couldn't, not that I couldn't understand, I knew this is it. That's how I'm able to work, to walk, to do whatever, to laugh, really. And thank you. I've got what they now tell me a flat tummy, which is very encouraging. And I'm told that I don't look my age, which I don't know, but with the energy I've gathered from the program, I believe I could be younger than my age. Or I could look, or I could be looking younger than my age. Thank you.
And what is your age and you benefited from the program? Tell us if you don't mind. No pressure.
My age?
Yes.
I'm 86.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And
in
you
November.
can walk. You can walk
Oh, yes.
down the hill.
Now,
I know that hill, steep hill. Hmm?
yes, yes. So I was very proud and pleased with myself. But
Well
then,
done.
thanks to you, the group. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, we'll take one more question and then we can say what you wanted to say. Thank you very much. The Odwar family.
The DTLC family
Mm.
and all the participants. And I wanted to appreciate you are inviting us to attend this session. In fact, DTLC gave us hope. We were hopeless when we came in. We were just talking about who will go first and who will follow, because this diabetes was threatening our lives. But once we came in, just after 2-3 weeks, we started seeing change. And now we are living hopefully. So I congratulate all those who have tried. And I know it is a success. In fact, it was like a miracle for us. So that is what I wanted to share.
I, as a partner, would also want to comment. Actually, it has worked for us because our blood sugar levels are normal. We are no longer taking our drugs anymore, both for blood pressure and diabetes. The TLC has done us a great job and a miracle. We thank the whole team and also encourage the team that has just graduated to keep it up. Maintain the knowledge you've gotten, make use of it. The secret is the portion you eat, the time you eat, the type of food you eat will make you what you want to be. It has really helped us. Thank you so much, the TLC team.
Susan and family, thank you very much. We remembering you from season 9, right? Oh, that has touched my heart. You're saying that, Paule. So if you know any people out there, remember that the program might seem expensive, but you can see how much work goes into it. But our goal is really that this program will cost 1,000 shilling and somebody will do it. You can hear the sentiments from the Odur family. They were talking who is going to go first, that means who's going to die first, who's going to die next. And it's just basic knowledge, And I don't know, it's Mary. Mary, you are talking about a 70-year-old gentleman who changed his life. He's even here. I can see him. I think you're talking about Noah. Noah, do you have
Yes.
would you like to say something? You encouraged somebody and they've done very well. Hmm?
I am here. I am turning 64 in January next year. This
Yeah.
team has made me to be what I am. And as much as I was a patient here, I learned a lot and I also encouraged a lot, very many people. I started season 7 and then I became a champion season 10. I no longer am out of medicine, by the way, from January this year. So I'm on nutrition and exercise and very good at swimming. Swimming, it is my exercise, and walking. Yeah, that it is possible. That's what I've written there. It is possible. If you only change your mindset, everything is possible. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much. And so, dear friends, do you know anybody who is struggling with diabetes, who is struggling with blood pressure, who want to prevent these conditions? Please do send them to us so that we can support them. And remember, together, look out for funding opportunities. We want this program to cost less because we want to help people. It is possible. In season 10, this is season 10. I can count how many new things I've seen. We have people who have put cancer in remission. We have people who could never conceive. They conceived and got babies. We have people who now you hear the new one I had was Mukami's voice. She had a problem. She couldn't do her work, and her work is based on talking. And many others, reverse diabetes, reverse blood pressure, reverse cholesterol, not take medication. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not taking a question now because we have a few minutes to go, but if you let me finish and then maybe we'll give you an opportunity. So I just want to give you some points to go home. But before those points to go home, I just want to congratulate. We had many participants. Everybody is going to get a certificate because it's a course. It's a 12-week course. So you're getting certification for outstanding participant in health. And also, we're giving award for example, we have different activities. For us to be able to evaluate your diet, you had to post your food pictures. And before that, people were eating, let me just share my slide so that you can see this. So people who are sharing their plates, this is some of the plates that we could see. Of course, this was not a good plate. Like you had people express carbohydrate intelligence. You can't eat a meal like this and then add fruits on top. This is potatoes, and then you add fruits. Your sugars will be so high after that. And this is what you do all the time. It's a big problem. And here, of course, somebody is eating fruit and eating chapati. That we call double carbohydrates. For now, our graduates already know. You can see this. This is carbohydrates. The fruits are carbohydrate. That is taking tea with food always limits the absorption of certain nutrients, especially iron. You can see this is beans and potatoes. This is, mokimo rice, double carbohydrates. This is a lot of fruit for somebody living with diabetes in one meal. You can see this is what we call double carbohydrates. So people who are graduating have learned not to eat like this. So you can see, I've just picked some, not too many. This is before, just when they started the program and they're posting. But you can see there is no color, the food is overcooked. Now, this is how people are eating, This is the plates we can see now. They still eat carbohydrates, small portion of carbohydrates, small portion of nduma, lots of vegetables. You can see people are eating salads. And this last week, everybody was actually eating vegetables only. They were on a vegetarian challenge. So thank you so much. And so we have the Pacer. Pacer is an app we use to be able to see people's steps. Marceline Towet, you did 1 million steps in 3 months. You topped everybody. Well done, well done. You must have achieved a lot. We would like to know that, okay? Adeline comes all the way from Tanzania. So this program is not limited to people who are here. So you have relatives abroad, US, everywhere. Let us know. They can join the program. Adeline is from Tanzania. This was her second. Well done. Mary Washeke, 890,000 steps in 12 weeks. Well done. And so we're giving you certification for that. And then we also have food post. You know, for us to be able to teach you, you need to post your food pictures. You can imagine Mary posted 150 pictures. It means before she ate, she posted her food. And everybody else posted, but we're just taking top 3. So you can imagine how much pictures we got. And these pictures helped us to assess how you're eating, and then we provided feedback. So congratulations, Mary, Grace Wangu, and everybody else. We're just taking the top 3. Then, of course, everybody who used to participate, but we're taking the top 3. Lucy, Catherine, Doreen, always sharing their experiences. Well done. So thank you, everybody. And everybody is going to get certification for that. And so now, what do I have for you now? What do I have for you? What do I have for you? I have a few tips for you to take home. And I know Lorraine is looking at me, but Lorraine, we're actually good on time. So the first tip is celebrate success. All right? Remember, you are consistent. You know, you took the courage, and here you are. Today is proof that change is possible when you take the first step and keep going. And Mr. Mwangi, thank you for being with all the ladies. You know, they were good to you. You are a good example to all of us. Well done. Point number 2 is reflect on your journey. Remind yourself, where have I started? When you started, you had fear, you had doubts, you had some habits. You're saying, oh God, you know, somebody says, there is no way I'm never going to eat my meat at night. That is the only time I eat. When I get home, my wife puts for me a meal there, or my family puts a meal there. What do I do? But people have made changes. You have made changes. You become more disciplined. You become more hopeful and more healthier. You know, so you've borne so many fruits. So please keep those going. And remember, you have families. We might not reach the family. We might not reach individuals, everybody. But since you're a member of this team and your family, you can send them to support the program, but you can also share something with your family. But remember, the videos you're not supposed to share because of data protection. Remember, everybody talks freely. So the ones we can share with everybody is like this public one that we've invited your family and friends. Point number 3, keep the lessons that you have learned. What lessons have you learned? Lucy said when she eats meat in the morning, takes her the whole day. She eats very little lunch and she doesn't eat. And you know, that is one of the things I wanted to achieve. I was telling you, by the time we finish the program, you should actually be eating 2 meals. So by eating 2 meals, you save money, and it's not forced 2 meals. Eat a good breakfast with your protein in it. When lunchtime comes, you're eating because it's time to eat, not because you're hungry. So you still manage what you're eating. And if you are not hungry, you don't need dinner. Try taking water and go to bed. That saves you a lot. You're healthier, you sleep better. It also, of course, saves you money because you're not spending money on food. And I'm sure you guys can say that. Point number 4, keep the momentum. Keep the momentum. You know, this graduation is only graduation from the classroom. But the real exam is your daily life. So keep the momentum. You have the group, okay? Continue to share your meals. Continue to use, if you need any information, if you've lost your shopping guide, you've lost some information, just post it and we will give it to you. And of course, from time to time, join the DTLC. Sometimes you can just ask, I'd like to join this session, and we will send you a link so you can join us. Number 5, remember to inspire each other. You've been here together for 12 weeks, or actually 14 weeks. Talk to each other. You have friends in the group. Talk to Dr. Maina, talk to Dr. Chino, talk to myself, talk to people in the group. The champions, talk to them. They're there to support you. You know them, okay? And just remember, season 10 graduates, you're proof that type 2 diabetes, weight, health, any health issues can be reversed. That health is within reach and that your best days are still ahead. Walk, stay tall, and keep well. And of course, God is the one that gives us life. And by doing your part, then you're doing your part to be healthy, you're actually honoring Him. So thank you so much. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. And we are still together. So we'll move you to the general group with everybody, but you still keep your individual groups. And you will get notification when we have a reunion. And we have 24 modules. Actually, right now, they're up to 36. So from time to time, we will be calling you for extra modules so that you can learn some more. Thank you so much. And over to you, Ms. Lorraine.
Thank you very much for that motivation. We feel geared and ready for action. What next, Lydia Muraguri? After this, what happens to DTLC?
Well, it's a start for some people. Again, we start DTLC season 11. I've had some of you say you're coming back. We have someone who said they're joining for the first time. We'll really look forward to that. So it's been said, this time round, DTLC 11 will focus mainly on diabetes management, although we'll still welcome those with other conditions or anyone who's seeking a lifestyle change. But our priority will be to equip people living with diabetes type 2. So you will hear a lot of diabetes talk in there. So what should you expect from us? The graduates, those who had parts this evening, they said clearly they had the program tailored for them. So you can expect expert coaching from the doctors and the support team, as well as a very supportive community. And of course, a clear guidance on how to monitor and manage your blood glucose effectively. So this program is ideal for individuals living with type 2 diabetes, those who are seeking a lifestyle change and sustainable weight management, and also people committed to long-term health and improvement and wellness. So when does the programs kick off? That is 22nd September 2025. Actually, this month in 2 weeks' time, and it will run for 12 weeks. How much, you may ask? It goes for 30,000 Kenyan shillings for the 12 weeks, and that's for the full program. But we have a discounted rate of 50% for an early bird offer. So this only goes up to 15th September of this month, 2025. So we encourage you to hurry, claim your spot before this offer lapses, because once it lapses, it goes back to 30,000. So we have been sharing our contacts. We have shared the registration form in the chat. Kindly pick it up, fill it in. I'll be more than happy to help you enroll for DTLC season 11. Do not miss this opportunity, and see you in DTLC 11. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lydia. And we know you're doing all you can to make that happen. So this group or this session this evening has taught us that all our health goals can come true if only we have the courage to pursue them. We have seen good live examples that it actually happens. So from the DTLC team, thank you very much to the participants. Congratulations, and please make it a success. Go and build your community, spread the message, and help spread a healthful living. Guide you, as we have guided you, we pray that you embark on this exciting new chapter, and may your knowledge be your compass and your dedication your guide. To the DTLC team, thank you so much for the guidance you have given us. And to all the participants, thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you in season 11, September 22. For everybody, thank you very much, and have a good night, and have a healthful living from DTLC team.